Well, hello everyone, back once again here on yourliveevent.com as it were time now for the championship game here of the Region 2 Girls Basketball Tournament. One team will have their season come to an end, the other one will advance into the state tournament going on next week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, back here at the Betty Engelstead Sioux Center. Let's get right away here on our Irie Insurance pregame show, our pregame coaches' comments, as we'll talk with the head coach for the Grafton Spoilers. Yesterday I got a chance to talk with Coach Lori Sieben.
A lot of that down, and the girls.
Coach for the Grafton Spoilers, Lori Sieben, and Coach a 78-41 victory against Cavalier Tuesday night to get you into the region title game.
Yeah, it was a nice way to finish off a two-game tournament stretch there. Girls did a nice job Tuesday, coming out strong and really setting the tempo right away and just putting forth just the type of mindset we want to see carry into Thursday.
Talk about your defense there throughout, just swarming, forced a lot of turnovers, and like you say, you like to run, like to be able to do that, get out in the transition fast break, and that really what helped propel you during that game.
I think so too. I think really momentum started from the defensive end, and some of your best offense can result from your defense, right? And the girls have just really been emphasizing that, and this is a group that takes a lot of pride in their defense. Coach Haugen helps break a lot of that down, and the girls just have a nice mentality towards it. Defense takes work. I like the discipline, and I like the approach we're taking into it, especially these last few weeks, and that's going to be so needed against a very disciplined, well-coached Thompson team.
Rightly so. The Siebens, you get a lot of attention there, but a number of your players, role players as well, really they step in and provide some great minutes for you.
Oh, and that's huge. That's huge, and you want to see that at tournament time, and that's we take a lot of pride in offensively, that we do have good balance. We have confidence. We don't run anything through anybody offensively. We really key on getting our motors started defensively and playing to our pace. And Carly Sieben draws a lot of attention, which helps, bring balance. Julia Dushik and Cassie Sieben really helps stretch the floor with her perimeter shooting, and then, on top of that, Julia just shot the ball extremely well the last two nights. That's what makes her hard to guard, because she can stretch it out from the rim and be attacking, and then, you put some nice rim running with Walker Demers, and that's what we really emphasize, that we really want to do things that make us difficult to be guarded. And that's just constantly moving on offense and getting the ball to touch the open spots. And we're just always looking for that, that high percentage shot. And just really pleased, too, with the readiness we've had off the bench with, Anna Kerrigan brings so much, just that strength factor into the game and explosiveness. And it's just another ingredient that just, brings experience to the floor too, and just really pleased with Cassie Erickson's play, and we have confidence in all our girls that fill the roster, and just really excited about how they're just stepping up and taking a lot of pride in their roles.
I know you're just excited to be able to play in the region championship game, but there's just got to be, a little bit of that extra something to have it against Thompson here this year again.
Exactly, and we're trying to just really focus on the task at hand, right? Because I think that will give the results that we need for that. I think it'll be really important to continue to be us. We're going to do the things that got us, to this game. We're going to look, to it as being, game number 24 to improve. We're going to just really have to play a real disciplined game and trying to play to our pace, but got to make sure we do a nice job of staying disciplined, because, Thompson won't just give it over to you. They're going to take care of the basketball. They're going to be real deliberate offensively. So we're going to have to be ready to defend real hard on defensive possessions and then play real confident, In a championship game, tournament time, there's going to be several momentum swings. It's going to be important that we stay confident, and I like our confidence right now. So we just have to continue to be us.
Coming against Thompson here in the region championship game, Obviously, Mackenzie Hughes has been the standout the last couple of games, but really a deep roster for Thompson. Can't just focus on her.
Absolutely. But like I said, our approach is going to be to continue to be us and continue to strive to do the things that got us here. I think they have a lot of confidence in who they put on the floor on both sides of the ball, but we're going to have to really make sure we do a good job and keep Miss Hughes in check. And they have seniors on their team. I tell you what, they've just got so much so much respect towards the program, and Miss Sorby and Miss Jordheim, and you know, their seniors aren't going to lay down, and Cunningham, who comes off the bench, you know, has a lot of confidence too, and we got to make sure that, you know, we just make sure we contest well defensively, we get to the boards, and we're just looking to play with a lot of confidence on the offensive side as well.
Give us a key to the game for the Grafton Spoilers to become the region champions and pick up a victory.
Well, I think the key is to be us, and we want to be aggressive on both sides of the ball, so it'll be important to defend and to get to the boards tonight so that we can play to the pace that we'd like.
That was the head coach for the Grafton Spoilers, Lori Sieben, joining us on the Irie Insurance pregame show. Take a quick pause, and we'll talk with head coach for the Thompson Tommies, Jason Brand, coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
For more than a century, MLGC has delivered cutting-edge communications technology to the communities they serve. MLGC continues to be at the forefront of innovation and technology with an ever-expanding variety of products and services with internet speeds up to 1 gig, over 150 cable TV channels, and reliable telephone service. Watch for huge, exciting announcements from MLGC. Internet TV phone, moving you at the speed of light. 1-877-893-MLGC.
Do you feel like there's never enough time to get everything done before planting? The window for spring work is quick and unforgiving. Give yourself the upper hand with the ProTill High Performance High Speed Disc. More and more farmers agree the ProTill is the right tool for springfield conditions and heavy residue management. Zero maintenance bearings, independent disc technology, oversized pins and bushings allow the ProTill to handle whatever field or conditions you can throw at it.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, let's talk with head coach for the Thompson Tommies. That is Jason Brand, able to get a catch up with him as well yesterday afternoon. His pregame comments.
Thompson Tommies, and Coach, first we got to talk about Tuesday night as well. A back and forth game, able to come out with a victory. And just really, that's exactly what tournament time is. Just that kind of atmosphere, that kind of game.
It really was a good test for us, Rudy. I tell you, Minto, they're a heck of a basketball team. They really are. They've got some really good athletes. Shanwak and Schmidt are two really good players. I would say all-region type players, and they caused a lot of fits. They've got, they're maybe not the tallest team in the world, but they got long arms. They caused fits on that defensive end, and they put themselves in that 2-3 zone, and we really had a hard time getting it past the perimeter on it. You know, we wanted to try to get the ball into the high post as much as they could, but, you know, they closed down the gaps in the lanes quickly, and, you know, I got to give them a lot of credit. They played a really nice game defensively.
You would talk just, what was it about, you know, that fourth quarter outscoring the Mustangs 20-4? Just kind of talk about that final 8 minutes of play.
Well, I think maybe part of it is the fact that we've got some big game experience. You know, I thought our girls looked very calm, collected, probably the most they did the entire game in that fourth quarter. In the little break there between the third and fourth, we challenged the kids a little bit, especially the seniors, and we pretty much said, you know, this is your season. It comes down to, you know, if you want to put yourself in a position to have a chance to win a region title or not, and fourth quarter here is where it can happen. You know, I thought they did a great job, but even before that, I think that deep three-pointer that Mackenzie Hughes hit at the buzzer to cut the deficit from 4 points to 1 point, I think that really helped, you know, carry some momentum over into the fourth.
Yeah, you know, with that, they had just made a three to get it back to a 4-point. Just, it felt like, you know, the momentum kind of shifted at that moment when that ball went in the net.
It really did. You know, yeah, it wasn't obviously a shot that we were hoping to get by any stretch of the imagination, and as things played out, it was just kind of one of those weird situations where luckily we had the ball in the hands of our hot shooter at the time, and Mackenzie Hughes, and you know, I'm not going to lie, there's a Hail Mary probably throwing up there that was answered.
Just talk a little bit about Mackenzie here as well, her performance here over the last 2 games at the region tournament.
You know, she's just a great basketball player. She really is. You know, she's a two-way player. A lot of times you find these offensively gifted kids and they don't like to play defense, but you know, she really does. She leads us in a lot of categories. You know, she gets a lot of steals, and very often. Last night we didn't have her on Midway Minto's top scoring thread just because we wanted to keep her a little fresher, but typically that's where she is. She's going against the top guard from our opponents, and just a superior player on both ends of the floor, we feel. You know, she's got the ability to shoot from pretty deep. She can go, you know, a couple steps behind the three-point line. Being a player, you see that to the rim, and she has that way of kind of sneaking through or slithering through the defenses and getting a layup off, even though she's not the biggest kid in the world. Best attribute, however, is her playmaking ability. You know, yes, she creates a lot of shots for herself, but she also does for her team. So they're really dependent on her. They really need her to create those shots in a lot of cases to help put them in their good shooting position.
Yeah, you know, with that, you know, just watching the past two games, it hasn't felt like, you know, she's been, you know, a one-person team, you know, dominating. It just kind of came for her to score all these points.
Yeah, you know, I don't think by any stretch of the imagination, we don't think she's a selfish player. Her teammates don't think she's a selfish player. It's just a situation, you know, where there's a couple times where she's just stepped up. She's kind of put the team on her back and carried us a little bit. And, you know, she has that ability to take the game over. She's a great teammate. The girls just love playing with her because she can create so much for them as well, and they recognize that, and they talk about it. And, you know, if she can get into the lane, she can cause a lot of havoc. If there's many times where teams are doubling down or even tripling down on her as she gets in the lane, which gives us some kickouts for some nice looks, or there's a post sliding over to help, leaving our post open to the backside. So she does a lot of nice things for us on the offensive end, helping create for everybody.
As you move forward here Thursday night, back at it once again at the Region Championship game going to be against Grafton.
Nice to have today a little practice to try to figure things out a little bit, but we're still game planning, trying to figure out that team there. Boy, what a buzzsaw they are. They got the ability to, you know, they got the big, the 6'3" and 6-footers and such inside, so if you pack it inside on them, they're just going to start knocking down the threes, which they've shown they're very capable of all season long. You know, you stretch out your defense to cover up the shooters, the bigs are going to hurt you, so, you know, it's going to be a tough matchup for us with not having a lot of size, but, you know, I think it comes down to we just have to give our best effort, you know, play the best defense we can, and hopefully keep them off the offensive glass and just see what happens.
5 weeks ago, a 13-point loss to the Grafton Spoilers. What are maybe some adjustments that you'll try to make this time around?
Yeah, you know, we got ourselves down pretty early in that game and had to fight our way back and cut her down. We started double digits a few times in the second half, and we thought we picked up a few things on what they did, so we'll see. I mean, they've made some adjustments throughout the course of the year as well, and as have we. But, you know, it's just going to be a tough call. Hopefully we can potentially make it a little bit of a creative game that they like. Just argue it up a little bit and force it into some quick shots and poor decisions. But for the most part, we're just going to have to go out there and stand together as a team and see if we can't kind of rattle them a little bit.
Give us maybe a key to the game here for the Thompson Tommies to win a consecutive region championship.
Oh, I'd say a key for us definitely is going to be on the defensive end is not giving them good looks from the perimeter, and yet keeping their bigs out of what we call the hole, or right off the block. We got to keep them a step out of there and not give them the good shots that they like to hit.
That was the head coach for the Thompson Tommies, Jason Brent, able to talk with him on the phone yesterday. Just about time for tip-off. We'll take a quick pause. It's time for the national anthem, then we'll come back with our starting lineups from American Crystal Sugar Company. That's coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
Rural life isn't for everyone, but those who know it and love it wouldn't have it any other way. As a farmer-owned cooperative, Ag Country Farm Credit Services supports rural communities in agriculture with reliable, consistent credit financial services, which helps farmers produce more affordable food and encourages long-term investments in rural communities. Ag Country Farm Credit Services, proud to support the communities where we live and work.
I'm originally from Mayville. I moved away for 6 years, but when I decided I think it's time that we start a family, and I said I want to move back to that small town so I could have small classes, small community, people are involved, people care about you.
There's a lot of space out here, and if you use it appropriately, I mean, everything from family baseball to the parks and the communities, swimming, all that stuff is available right there.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Strand.
Kurt Petrowski, Hillsborough, North Dakota.
Come home to trail.
Come home to trail.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
People depend on a healthy food supply always being there. We take great pride in what we've built here, and we want to pass that on.
Running a family farm isn't easy. We can't control the weather, ever-changing farm policies, and up and down farm prices, but we manage to keep going to provide the safest food supply we can.
To be a farmer, you have to be committed, and it isn't so much a choice as it is a calling.
Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000-plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
To say that everyone in the farming community would like to put the 2019 planting and growing season behind them is an understatement. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance, and this was one of those years that you found out what your crop insurance agent was made of. Were you satisfied? All of us at Irie Insurance feel your pain and know your challenges. That's why we would love to sit down with each and every farmer for an annual policy review. We now know how bad it can get, so let's make sure you have someone working in your corner to protect your farm's equity. To find an Irie Insurance agent near you, go to IrieInsurance.com.
Brady Siegel's back with you here on YourLiveEvent.com. It's about ready to start the Region 2 Girls Championship game. And we're excited to have it here on YourLiveEvent.com. Number 1 seed, the Grafton Spoilers, going up against the number 2 seed, the Thompson Tommies. Talk our keys to the game here. Keys for both teams for victory as well. For the Thompson Tommies, you need your big players, you need some of your seniors as well to step up here tonight. Use some of that prior experience in championship games. For the Thompson Tommies, try to stop number 5, Mackenzie Hughes, the do-all-everything player for Thompson. Time now for our starting lineups. Those brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Learn more about American Crystal Sugar, including career opportunities online at crystalsugar.com. Starting with a 5'4" senior guard, number 2, Kaya Sorby. A 5'5" junior guard, number 5, Mackenzie Hughes. A 5'9" senior forward, number 12, Macy Jordheim.
Jordheim fake.
A 5'8" senior forward, number 15, Kayla Herbert. And a 5'7" junior forward, number 22, Jada Welke. Starting last for the Thompson Tommies, their head coach is Jason Brand. Assistants are Megan Bowman, Brianna Carpenter, and Katie Amble.
Just a side note about Coach Brand. Yesterday was his birthday, and he turned the Magic 3-0, so that might be a charm for them. He's old and smart now.
Time now for the starting lineups for the home team on the scoreboard, the Grafton Spoilers. A 6-foot junior forward, number 3, Julia Dushik. A 5'7" junior guard, number 5, Carly Sieben. A 5'8" sophomore guard, number 11, Reagan Hansen. A 5'10" junior guard, number 12, Cassie Sieben. And in the middle, a 6'3" freshman, the center, number 24, Walker Demers. Starting lines for the Grafton Spoilers. Head coach is Lori Sieben. The assistant coaches are Wayne Haugen and Jamie Stollard. Thompson, the visitors on the scoreboard, wearing the road dark uniforms, dark green, white numbers trimmed in black. Grafton, the home team, wearing the home whites with the maroon numbers trimmed in yellow. Yeah, it's just about time here for opening tip-off here again. We are so excited to be able to bring this to you here on yourliveevent.com. As Demers to tip it off for the Spoilers, Jordan to tip it off for Thompson. As opening tip is controlled by Grafton, Walker Demers. Carly Sieben inside to Demers. Back out, Cassie Sieben. Excuse me, that's Dushik. They're working around Reagan Hansen. Carly Sieben, 20 to shoot. Drives inside, kick out to Hansen. Pass on the floor. We'll get a tie-up call. Then possession arrow is to the Thompson Tommies. Inbound, Kaya Sorby. Hughes back to Sorby, gets it across the timeline. Herbert, she'll put up a long two. No. And the rebound taken by Walker Demers. Carly Sieben across the timeline. Dushik drives inside, puts the layup up off the glass, couldn't get it to go. And Mackenzie Hughes the rebound. Jordheim up at Herbert. Sorby in the corner. She'll drive baseline, puts it up, no. Welke the rebound, putback is good. Jada Welke opening the scoring for the Thompson Tommies. They lead 2-0. Sieben along the three-point arc, inside Demers, double teamed, and will get a foul called as they'll get 15. Kayla Herbert on the foul, her first, team's first.
Looks like they're going to double Demers whenever she gets the ball inside. Double team's going to come from the weak side.
Lob inbounds to Demers, short on the shot, and the rebound tracked down by Hughes, able to keep it inbounds. Sorby across the timeline. She'll set up the offense. Welke, 20 to shoot. At the free throw line, Sorby at the elbow. Puts it up. Couldn't get the roll to go, and the rebound taken by Cassie Sieben. Up to Carly Sieben. Thought about the three, they work it around Dushik. Try to get inside to Demers, and we'll get a foul called as they'll get Macy Jordheim on the foul, her first, team's second.
That's a tough call to make because Demers was backing into Jordheim, Jortheim was trying to hold her position, and well, that's one where the referee has to flip a coin.
Jortheim will check out. Libby Korber will check in, and Carly Sieben off the inbounds with the bucket. Ties it up at 2.
She threw that off the back of the defender because she wasn't watching.
Herbert, Korber, mid-range jumper, no. Rebound out to Sorby. Hughes. She'll drive inside, and she's fouled before the shot on the drive. Carly Sieben on the foul, her first, team's first. Bounds along the baseline. Hughes, she'll fire up the 3, no. And the rebound taken by Cassie Sieben. Dushik across the timeline. Deep 3, she hit it! Julia Dushik, 3-pointer behind the men's college line. Grafton takes their first lead, 5-2. Sorby, Hughes, drives inside, splits a double team, layup is good. Mackenzie Hughes, her first points. Carly Sieben, right wing. It's it to Dushik. Top of the key, has it stripped from her, able to get it back. Tries to get it to Sieben. Cassie Sieben unable to handle the pass, out of bounds it goes. And a spoiler turnover. Herbert will inbound Hughes to Sorby. Gets it across the timeline. Tried to find Herbert, in and out of the hands, and out of bounds it goes for a Tommy turnover. Spoiler ball inbound, Carly Sieben. Cross half court. Gets a screen from Demers. She'll drive inside, layup, no, but she's fouled. And Carly Sieben will go to the free throw line.
You can see some nerves out there. There's a few unforced turnovers. Hughes' first 3-pointer, she shot it all the way over the basket, and that tends to be just nervous energy, and they got to work that out, get themselves into the flow of the game.
Libby Korber on the foul. That's her first, team's third. Carly Sieben at the line for her second shot. Up and good. Carly made them both, and it's 7-4 in favor of the Spoilers. Hughes up to Sorby. She'll drive inside, layup, no, but she's fouled. See who they get it on. As Walker Demers will get charged with the foul. Her first, team's second.
Everything they can get from Sorby, Welke, Jortheim, those points are going to be good as gold tonight for the Tommies.
Sorby's first shot attempt up and good. Second one upcoming. Shot attempt up. That one is no good, but she gets her own rebound. Sorby layup attempt, no, and Walker Demers with the rebound. Carly Sieben across the timeline. Right wing. Dushik top of the key. Trying to get inside to Demers, but it's stolen away by Korber. Hughes, cross half court. She'll drive inside. Welke off the glass and in. Jada Welke. She's got 4. And we're tied at 7. Demers in the corner. Inside, and we'll get a foul called on Thompson. As Mackenzie Hughes on the foul, that'll be her first, team's fourth. As Demers, Cassie Sieben will check out. As 15, Anna Kerrigan, 22, Cassie Erickson will check in for Grafton. Erickson, Carly Sieben, back out to Erickson. She'll fire up the 3 and gets it to go! Cassie Erickson with the triple. Grafton retakes the lead, 10-7. Sorby inside. Back out Hughes for 3. No. and the rebound taken by Julia Dushik. Across the timeline. Hands it off, Carly Sieben. Along the three-point arc. Screen from Erickson. Back to Dushik, 20 to shoot. Has a trip from her, able to get it back. Erickson. Back to Dushik. She'll fire up the three, no. Rebound, put back by Kerrigan, no. And Welke the rebound. Herbert. Back to Hughes. She'll drive inside, layup, good! Mackenzie Hughes. Thompson trails by 1. Carly Sieben and will get an offensive foul. As Herbert will check out. And 20, Lauren Cunningham checking in for Thompson as Cassie Erickson commits her first foul, third team foul.
Yeah, she got caught setting a moving screen.
Welke, Sorby, back to Welke. Drives baseline, puts it up, gets it to go. Jada Welke, she's got 6 already in quarter number 1. Carly Sieben. Right wing, top of the key, Dushik. 20 to shoot. He'll drive inside. Kick out, Erickson. No, but Dushik able to track it down. Dushik drives inside, puts up the floater, couldn't get it to go. Rebound loose on the floor, fighting for it. And we'll get a tie-up called. Possession remains with Grafton. Spoiler basketball, a fresh 35 to shoot. As Demers checks in for Hansen, and Cassie Sieben will check in for Julia Dushik. Erickson inbounds. Cassie Sieben for 3, no. And Cunningham the rebound. Up ahead, Hughes. Layup, no. And Walker Demers with her third rebound. Cassie Sieben try to get to Erickson, tipped. Spoilers able to retain possession. Carly Sieben, right wing. She'll drive inside. Kerrigan at the free throw line. Erickson. Carly Sieben, 10 to shoot. Top of the key. Cassie Sieben, three-pointer, no. Rebound. Kerrigan tried to save it, taken by Sorby. Hughes will bring it across the timeline, slow it down a little bit. Under a minute remaining in the quarter. It's a screen from Cunningham. Korber drives inside, back out to Hughes. She'll drive, puts up the floater, couldn't get it to go. Cassie Erickson with the rebound for Grafton. Inside to Demers. Kerrigan at the free throw line, they're working around. Back inside, Anna Kerrigan with the basket. Her first points. Shot clock turned off, final 20 seconds. Hughes across the timeline. Tommies will save for the final shot. Screen by Welke. Kick out Cunningham for 3. Yes! Lauren Cunningham with the three-pointer. Beats the buzzer, and that will do it for quarter number 1. Golden Harvest Timkes at Seed Sales Scoreboard. Thompson 14, Grafton 12 on yourliveevent.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the C-Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Cows don't have a schedule when they decide to calve, so you need to monitor them pretty much 24/7. The big plus for me with the camera system that I have now is just being able to watch and monitor these cows. We've saved at least 4 calves and paid for the system the first year. The big thing I liked about Polar was I get good service. I mean, they're very local, and I think it's very reflective on the communities that they represent and that they're part of.
Thompson basketball to begin quarter number 2. They now lead by 2, 14-12, after Lauren Cunningham able to beat the buzzer on a three-pointer. Cunningham back with it. Drives inside, Korber. Herbert, who checks back in after the quarter break. Cunningham. Back to Hughes. Mid-range jumper, no. And we'll get an offensive foul.
Push on the rebound.
Herbert on the foul. That'll be her second, team's 5th. Spoiler basketball, Carly Sieben across the timeline. Reagan Hansen, screen from Dushik. Walker Demers. Carly Sieben. She'll put up a 3 and hits it. Carly Sieben with the triple. Grafton retakes the lead at 15-14. Cunningham. Back to Hughes. Back to Cunningham. Herbert top of the key. Hughes left wing. She'll put up the 3. Short. Rebound tipped out of bounds. And it will remain Thompson basketball as they'll get a fresh 35 to shoot.
Hughes is not quite in the rhythm of the game yet. She'll get there. She'll get there, but kind of missing the shot she would normally make right now.
Hughes, right wing to Sorby. Gets a screen from Hughes. She'll drive inside. Korber with the jumper, no, and Walker Demers with the rebound. Carly Sieben across the timeline. Hansen tried to get inside to Demers, but it's stolen away by Herbert. Hughes going the other way for the Tommies. Still with it, over to Korber. She'll launch up the 3, no. And out of bounds it goes. Spoiler basketball. As Korber will check out. 22, Jada Welke will check back in for Thompson. Inbounds. Carly Sieben across half court. Reagan Hansen. She'll drive inside. Over Carly Sieben for 3. No. And the rebound taken by Jada Welke. Over the other way. Sorby thought about the 3. She'll drive inside. Welke. Blocked by Demers. Welke able to get it back. Cunningham. Hughes, top of the key, gets a screen from Cunningham. 15 to shoot. Drives inside, off the glass, no. And Walker Demers with rebound number 5. Dushik. Inside to Demers. Puts it up, off the glass, and in. Walker Demers with her first points tonight. It's a 3-point spoiler lead. Hughes, stolen away. Pass stolen by Carly Sieben. Cassie Sieben. And the layup jumper is good. 19-14 in favor of the Spoilers. Hughes. Sorby across the timeline. Cunningham, she'll put up the 3. No. And the rebound taken, Reagan Hansen. And we'll get a foul called. As Lauren Cunningham will commit her first foul. 6th team foul. Carly Sieben to Dushik. Inside to Demers. Back out Cassie Sieben. She'll launch up the 3. No. Rebound by Hansen. Loose on the floor, goes out of bounds along the baseline, and it will be Thompson basketball.
You know, this has been a pretty mellow region tournament so far until tonight. You can hear the passion in the fans. They're just really up and screaming, and you can hear it in their voice. This is what it's like.
Inside, Herbert, no. Macy Jordheim the rebound, no. Gets her own rebound back, and she'll back it out. Hughes, inside, puts the double team off the glass, no, but she's fouled. And Mackenzie Hughes to go to the free throw line. As Walker Demers will commit her second foul. Fourth team foul.
Grafton doing everything they can to harass Hughes when she takes off with her dribble. Bodying up on her, having a big girl close on her. So far it's working pretty well.
Demers will check out. Anna Kerrigan will check back in for the Spoilers. Hughes with her second shot. No good, she missed them both, and Julia Dushik the rebound. Carly Sieben drives inside, off the glass, no. And Jordheim the rebound. Sorby to Hughes, right wing. Drives inside, Jordheim. Puts it up off the glass and in, and the foul. Macy Jordheim gets her first bucket tonight at the line to try to make it a three-point play. Cassie Sieben will check out. 22, Cassie Erickson back in for Grafton. For Thompson, Kaya Sorby out. Lauren Cunningham in for the Tommies. Jordheim at the line. Free throw is good. Tommies within two. Carly Sieben across half court. Picked up by Cunningham. Reagan Hansen gets a screen from Erickson. Puts it up, no. And the rebound taken by Lauren Cunningham. To Hughes. Across the timeline. .20 to shoot. Jordheim. Back to Hughes. Loses it, but out of bounds, last touched by the Spoilers.
Scouting report helped out the Spoilers on that play. They knew the pass was coming back to Hughes in the wing, and Sieben just about picked it off.
Reagan Hansen out. Cassie Sieben back in for Grafton. Inbounds to Jordheim. 10 to shoot. Cunningham. Inside, now back outside. Cunningham, 5 to shoot. Herbert. Welke will put up the three, short. And the rebound taken by Cassie Erickson. Carly Sieben, right wing. Hands off Dushik. She'll drive inside, puts it up, no. And the rebound taken by Jada Welke. Gets it to Hughes. She'll cross the timeline. Thought about it, she'll get it to Cunningham. Herbert gets a screen, drives inside, Welke backdoor, gets it to go. Welke now with 8. Dushik, under 2 minutes to play. Erickson, Cassie Sieben back to Erickson, Dushik, 20 to shoot. Top of the key, picks up her dribble. Back to Carly Sieben, puts the floater up, gets it to go. Carly Sieben now with double digits. She's got 11.
The floater from 17, are you kidding me?
Hughes across the timeline, behind the back, still with it. Kick out Welke for 3. Yes! Jada Welke from 3. She's got 11. Thompson retakes the lead, 22-21. Sieben from 3, no. And Hughes the rebound. She'll drive inside, coast to coast, gets it to go. Thompson leads by 3. Carly Sieben across the timeline. Kerrigan, Dushik to Kerrigan. Cassie Sieben, Carly Sieben, 15 to shoot. Gets a screen, they'll call a foul.
Illegal pick again.
Anna Kerrigan on the foul, her first, team's 6th. As Jordanheim and Welke will check out. As Korber and Cunningham back in for the Tommies. Hughes, cross the timeline, shot clock turned off. Guarded by Dushik. Hughes will take her time. Thompson gonna save for the final shot. Gets a screen. Cunningham, back to Hughes. Drives inside, puts it up, no, but she's fouled. And Mackenzie Hughes to go to the free throw line.
Would you say she's starting to feel it a little bit?
As Cassie Erickson on the foul, that's her second, team's 7th. Hughes at the line. First free throw attempt up and good. As Cunningham will check out, 22 Jada Welke back in for Thompson. Hughes at the line for her second shot. Free throw attempt up and good. Hughes got them both. Inbounds, Carly Sieben from half court. No. And that will do it for half number 1. Golden Harvest Timkas at Seed Sales scoreboard. Thompson 26, Grafton 21. Stick around, Trail County EDC halftime report is coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Goose River Heating and Cooling of Hillsboro is a rude dealer for the Hillsboro and surrounding communities. If your furnace has lived past its prime, talk to Corey today about a new Rude furnace for your home or new construction. You don't want to be left out in the cold. That's why Goose River Heating is available with 24-hour emergency service. Call Corey Wright today at Goose River Heating, 701-430-1990. Serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities as a Rude dealer, Goose River Heating and Cooling.
Pacific Ag, the nation's leader in wheat straw production and sales, sends best wishes to all the area teams. Learn more at pacificag.com or call Stephanie Borgen at 218-790-4494. Good luck, teams, from everyone with Pacific Ag. Pacific Ag, the nation's leader in wheat straw production and sales, sends best wishes to all the area teams. Learn more at pacificag.com or call Stephanie Borgen at 218-790-4494. Good luck, teams, from everyone with Pacific Ag.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, it's time now for our Trail County EDC halftime report. An entertaining 2 quarters of play. Hopefully the final 2 quarters will be just as exciting, if not maybe even a little bit more. Really, it's been a story really of just runs here between the two teams. If you look at the time-wise of who has led more time, I think it'd go to Grafton, but both times Thompson with some big runs going into the end of the quarter, as Thompson led after the first quarter of play 14-12 after a Lauren Cunningham three-pointer at the buzzer. You give Thompson a 2-point lead. Similar story in the second quarter as well. Grafton got off in the early part of the quarter, retake the lead. However, Thompson once again fighting back as they're able to outscore the Spoilers by a score of 12-9 in quarter number 2 to give them a 5-point lead as we head into the half with a 26-21 advantage in favor of the Thompson Tommies. Looking to go back-to-back as Region 2 champions. Go back once again to the State Class B tournament that get underway Thursday, also Friday and Saturday as well. We'll take another quick brief pause here, then we'll run down our first half stats. That's coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Carson Henningsgaard, student athlete at Central Valley High School, and I urge students to refrain from using drugs or alcohol. Doing so can result in getting kicked off the team, damage to your reputation, and damage to your body. Stay sober and stay on the right track to success. Live above the influence. This message brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
If you're looking for a great paying part-time job with flexible hours, check out 2020 Census Jobs. You may have another job, or not. You may even be retired or just looking for some extra income. But you can also help make sure that everyone gets counted. So apply today at 2020census.gov/jobs to help strengthen your community. That's 2020census.gov/JOBS. Census jobs provide great pay and allow you to work flexible hours while getting paid weekly, and even the training period is paid. Help your community and get paid doing it. Visit 2020census.gov/jobs to become a census taker. It's one way you can make a real difference.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow. We now have 9 locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, and Harvey. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com. As it's time now to run down our first half stats here for both teams. We'll start with the Grafton Spoilers. They're led in scoring by number 5, Carly Sieben. She has 11. 3 points apiece for number 3, Julia Dushik, as well as 22, Cassie Erickson, and 2 points apiece for Anna Kerrigan and Walker Demers. Team totals, the Spoilers, they committed a total of 5 team turnovers, 16 team rebounds. They committed a total of 6 team fouls, and from the free throw line, the Spoilers are shooting 2 of 2. First half stats for the Tommies of Thompson, as they are led in scoring by 22, Jada Welke. As Jada Welke has 11 points as well to tie Carly Sieben for most points scored on the floor through 2 quarters of play. Mackenzie Hughes has 8 points, 3 points apiece for Macy Jordheim and Lauren Cunningham. And Kaya Sorby has 1 point. Team totals, the Tommies committed a total of 5 team turnovers, as well as 16 team rebounds and 6 team fouls. And from the free throw line, The Tommies are shooting 3 of 6, 50% at the charity stripe for Thompson. Those are your first half stats on the Trail County EDC halftime report. Take another quick pause, then we'll have the start of half number 2 coming your way on yourliveevent.com.
To say that everyone in the farming community would like to put the 2019 planting and growing season behind them is an understatement. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance, and this was one of those years that you found out what your crop insurance agent was made of. Were you satisfied? All of us at Irie Insurance feel your pain and know your challenges. That's why we would love to sit down with each and every farmer for an annual policy review. We now know how bad it can get, so let's make sure you have someone working in your corner to protect your farm's equity. To find an Irie Insurance agent near you, go to IrieInsurance.com.
I would like to take and welcome everyone to come and visit Hillsboro. We think that we have a great amount of opportunity here. It's a friendly, small town. That's the type of environment where you want to take and raise your kids. Our athletic programs are outstanding, numerous championships. We are just about exactly halfway between Fargo and Grand Forks. It's an easy commute back and forth. Help us grow Hillsboro. We have friendly small town cafe. We have great opportunities for growth with our industrial park. We also have those recreational opportunities basically with a great park. We're going to take and expand the opportunities on our river. We're going to have some boats and kayaks and things that we can utilize. The fishing's great, the hunting's great. Again, and we are that hub of high-tech industries that we're trying to attract here. And we've had some great success with that already. Come and explore Hillsboro.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Brady Steele's back with you here on yourliveevent.com. As we're getting in, Keith Meyer here once again, get our coach's perspective. And Keith, man, this has just been a fun basketball game through 2 quarters of play.
Outstanding energy in the building, intensity from the players. Hasn't always been the smoothest of games so far. Been some turnovers and things like that, but I'm just wondering if Mackenzie Hughes is starting to feel her rhythm now. And if she gets going, look out. One X factor in this game so far, and that has been Jada Welke. She's put 11 points up on the board, and that is that secondary contributor that Thompson has needed to give him this 5-point lead.
Spoiler basketball to begin quarter number 3. Inbounds Carly Sieben. Demers back out. Reagan Hansen for 3. No. Demers with the offensive rebound. Dushik, long 2-pointer. Nope, they'll call it a 3, and she hit it. Julia Dushik, her second triple. Grafton trails by 2. Sorby across the timeline. Herbert drives inside. Layup, couldn't get it to go. And Cassie Sieben the rebound. Dushik drives inside. Layup, and the foul! Julia Dushik with opening 5 points of the quarter has us tied at 26. She can give the Spoilers the lead with the free throw.
Look out, the Spoilers can put points up in a hurry. This smells a lot like a wild run here.
In and out, no good on the free throw, but offensive rebound. Carly Sieben couldn't get the putback to go, and the rebound taken by Jada Welke. Sorby, no, and Dushik the rebound. Thought about the 3. It's it over, Hansen. Carly Sieben. Inside to Demers. Back out. Dushik from 3, no. And Mackenzie Hughes the rebound. She'll bring it across the timeline. Drives inside, puts it up, no. And the rebound taken by Dushik. Back the other way, Reagan Hansen. Try to get inside to Demers, but it's stolen away by Macy Jordheim. Hughes, across the timeline. She'll slow it down, set up the offense. Jordheim along the three-point arc. At the free throw line, has it stripped from her, but Sorby able to come up with it. Back to Hughes, 10 to shoot. She'll launch it from three, no. And the rebound fought for, and we'll get Macy Jordheim on a reach-in.
That was kind of a silly foul. She was trying to steal the ball where she just didn't have any business sticking her hand into. Got caught in the cookie jar.
That's her second, team's second. Spoiler basketball tied at 26. Carly Sieben across the timeline. Dushik gets a screen from the free throw line, short. And the rebound tipped and controlled by Macy Hughes. Her fifth board. Sorby, right wing. Thought about the three. Picks up her dribble. Jordheim, long two-pointer, no. And the rebound saved by Carly Sieben. Gets it to Dushik. Back to Carly Sieben. Stops, gets it to Dushik. Top of the key. Cassie Sieben, Carly Sieben. Back to Dushik. 20 to shoot. Erickson. Demers. Carly Sieben. 10 to shoot. Dushik. Erickson. Inside to Demers. Has it stripped, stolen away. Mackenzie Hughes on the steal. Layup. Gets it to go. First points of the quarter for the Tommies. Gives them a 2-point lead once again. As Cassie Sieben is fouled on the shot attempt, she'll go to the free throw line.
Spoilers couldn't capitalize on those quick 5 points at the beginning of the half. They couldn't sustain the run. But they'll, those two free throws there, that's going to help right the ship again.
Cassie Sieben with the first free throw, her first points of the game. As Jordheim checks out, 3, Libby Korber back in for the Tommies. Second free throw attempt, up and good. Cassie Sieben got them both, and we're tied at 28. Hughes, try to get to Sorby, it's tipped by Carly Sieben out of bounds. Tommy basketball along the near sideline. Korber will inbound to Mackenzie Hughes. Up ahead to Korber. Welke in the corner. Back inside Korber. Puts it up. No. And Dushik with the rebound. Gets it across the timeline. Still with it. Back out. Cassie Sieben for three. Yes! Cassie Sieben with the triple. She scored 5 straight. And Grafton retakes the lead. Hughes the other way, little floater, no. Korber with the offensive board, as we'll get a tie-up called, and possession arrow will remain with the Tommies. As 15, Anna Kerrigan, as well as 11, Reagan Hansen back in for the Spoilers. 24, Walker Demers. 22, Cassie Erickson will check out. So 3:50 to go in the third quarter. Inbounds, Sorby. Inside, Korber spins, puts it up, gets it to go. Libby Korber with her first basket. Thompson trails by 1. Dushik. Reagan Hansen. Carly Sieben, top of the key. Back to Hansen. Back to Carly Sieben. Inside, now back outside. Reagan Hansen from 3. No. And Mackenzie Hughes with the rebound. Trying to get inside to Sorby. Behind her and out of bounds it goes. Thompson turnover. As Welke will check out, Lauren Cunningham back in for Thompson. Spoiler basketball. Carly Sieben across the timeline. Guarded by Sorby. Drives inside, layup. Couldn't get it to go. And the rebound taken by Mackenzie Hughes. She'll drive inside, layup, no. And the rebound by Cassie Sieben. Carly Sieben inside. Kerrigan loses the handle of it. Dushik for three, yes! Julia Dushik, her second triple of the quarter, as that'll give Grafton a 34-30 lead. Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard as Grafton will take their first time out.
The North Dakota culture is hardworking and understands the value of what we can get from the land. The services we get from Polar Communications, the gigabit service, allows us to be able to serve up many, many more locations. We know that they are in North Dakota. They understand North Dakota. That means a lot to our business.
It takes a lot of grit to be a farmer. The workday isn't defined by the number of hours you work, but by the work you do in those hours. And the job isn't done unless it pays off when the combines roll. So when the work gets tough and the work days get long, count on Golden Harvest to deliver strong genetics, local know-how, and a dedication to service. Contact Tim Gazette, your local seed advisor, at 701-430-0877 and start seeing your hard work pay off.
Thompson basketball out of the timeout. Grafton uses their first. They've got 4 remaining. Thompson has yet to use a timeout, as that's a little stoppage here, as I guess Grafton on the timeout. Spilled a little bit of water around the bench, so having a couple of their student assistants with some towels trying to dry up, mop off the water around the right around the Betty Engelstad Sioux Center logo. As now head coach Lori Sieben will try to clean it up a little bit as well. 2:36 remaining in the third quarter, as Grafton leads 34-30 on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Floor all good. As inbound is to Mackenzie Hughes. Back to Sorby. Gets it to Herbert. She'll drive inside, puts it up, no. And the rebound controlled by Carly Sieben, and she's fouled. Kayla Herbert on the foul, as that'll be her third. Team's fourth. She'll check out. 22, Jada Welke back in. 11, Reagan Hansen out. As 24, Walker Demers back in for Grafton. Carly Sieben across the timeline. Kerrigan inside to Demers, and she traveled. Second turnover by the Spoilers in the half. Inbounds. Hughes. Back to Sorby. Cross on the pass to Lauren Cunningham. Back to Sorby. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Korber lost the handle of it and out of bounds.
Getting to that time of the game when you don't want to have unforced errors like that.
Spoiler basketball. Inbounds. Carly Sieben across the timeline. Drives. Gets it inside. As Kerrigan lost the handle. Out of bounds and a Spoiler turnover. Inbounds to Hughes. Sorby. Across the timeline. Still with it along the three-point arc. Cunningham, 20 to shoot. Hughes drives baseline. Spins, puts it up off the glass and in. Mackenzie Hughes with the bucket. Brings the Tommies within 2. Kerrigan in the corner. She'll drive baseline. Puts it up, gets it to go. Anna Kerrigan with the bucket. Grafton back up by 4. Sorby, Hughes. Across the timeline. Drives inside, layup no. And a foul called as it looks like Hughes, slow to get up, was fouled on the drive. Hate to see this happen no matter what. Looks to be in pain. Was fouled. If she can continue, she'll go to the free throw line.
I couldn't quite tell if she was reaching for her ankle or her knee.
Either way, would hate to see it.
Her right hand was kind of trembling against the stanchion that holds up the basket. And when that hand is trembling, that usually means we got some pretty intense pain going on.
Demers commits the foul. That is her third. Team's first. As we'll take a quick timeout here on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Grafton leads 36-32.
There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between 2 of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
So 33, Olivia Dick will check in for Hughes. She'll go to the free throw line. First attempt, in and out, rolls no good.
I hate to say it, but Hughes was not putting any weight on that leg when she was going out, and that usually means some knee trouble.
Second free throw attempt gets the roll to go as Olivia Dick splits the pair. Tommy's trail by 3. Dushik gets a screen at the free throw line, still with it. Spins, turns the other way, gets the shot to go, and the foul! Dushik with the basket and one opportunity. As Cunningham on the foul, her second, team's 6th. Dushik, free throw attempt, up and good. As Dushik now with 11. 8 of those coming in this quarter. Sorby. Mixed up dribble. Inside, Welke gets it to go. 4-point game. As shot clock turned off, Grafton will hold for the final shot. Kerrigan, 10 seconds. Carly Sieben. Drives inside, loses the handle of it. Is it a roll out of bounds? Last touch by Grafton. So Tommy basketball with 3.3 remaining in the corner. Inbounds Olivia Dick. From half court, she'll put it up. No, and that will do it for quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books, 1 quarter remains on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. As your score, Grafton 39, Thompson 35 on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Get your ticket for the Hatton Men's Club event being held Saturday, April 4th at the Hatton Community Center. Beginning at 6 p.m. with games and food, must be 21 years of age or older to attend. Get your ticket from a club member today. Learn more about the Hatton Men's Club on Facebook. Hatton Men's Club license number G-0841. The Hatton Men's Club is a proud supporter of the community and youth activities. Good luck to all participating in the tournament from the Hatton Men's Club.
Getting ready to begin the fourth quarter of play, as it will be Grafton basketball to begin the final 8 minutes Region 2 championship game. Winner on to the state tournament. 3, Julia Dushik. 5, Carly Sieben. 11, Reagan Hansen. 12, Cassie Sieben. 24, Walker Demers on the court for the Spoilers to begin quarter number 4. Hansen on the drive, gets it to go. Reagan Hansen with her first points as Grafton leads by 6. 2, Kaya Sorby. 20, Lauren Cunningham. 12, Macy Jordheim. 15, Kayla Herbert. And 22, Jada Welke on the court for the Tommies. Hughes went into the trainer's room on the other side, far side underneath the stands. Has not returned from there. Jordheim on the drive, puts it up, no, but she's fouled. They'll call it on the ground, not in the act of shooting. Dushik on the foul. Her first, team's second. Inbounds, Welke, blocked by Demers, gets the rebound, and she's fouled. As Jada Welke will get called for the foul, her first, team's sixth. Inbounds, Carly Sieben brings it across the timeline. Dushik inside to Demers, back out Cassie Sieben from 3. Yes! Cassie Sieben from 3. As we'll get a timeout called by the Tommies. Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. 6:45 remaining in the fourth quarter. Grafton 44, Thompson 35. YourLiveEvent.com.
There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between 2 of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small town sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro.
Out of the timeout, Thompson calls their first timeout. Both teams with 4. Inbounds to Sorby. Cunningham, and she's fouled as Julia Dushik will get charged with her second. Team foul number 3. Kayla Herbert to inbound. Welke. As Hughes back now on the bench for the Tommies. Jordheim. Inside Welke, puts it up, gets it to go. Jada Welke with the basket. Carly Sieben has trapped along the baseline. She'll get a timeout called. Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Grafton 44, Thompson 37. YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Sydney Brecken, student athlete at Hillsborough High School, and I urge students to refrain from using drugs or alcohol. Doing so can result in getting kicked off the team, damage your reputation, and damage your body. Stay sober and stay on the right track to success. Live above the influence. This message is brought to you by the Hillsborough School District.
Grafton calls their second timeout. They've got 3 remaining, as Thompson has 4 remaining. Final 6:17 in the Region 2 championship game.
Tommies just need to keep playing basketball and get stops on defense. You know, this lineup out there can certainly play defense.
Hansen, Demers in the corner, back to Reagan Hansen. Cassie Sieben to Carly Sieben, left wing. Inside to Demers. Pass tip stolen away. Kayla Herbert with the steal. Fast break opportunity. Layup couldn't get it to go. And Dushik with the rebound. Hansen. Dushik. Back across the timeline. Drives inside. No, but she's fouled. And Julia Dushik to go to the free throw line, as Hughes will check back in for the Tommies.
Boy, that was a big miss for the Tommies. That could have cut it to 5, and then you got a neck-and-neck ball game again. As it is, it's still 7 points. Chance to extend it to 9 again.
Dushik, first free throw attempt, up and good. As Cunningham will check out, Hughes back in. Try to give it a go. See, noticeably limping still for the Tommy point guard. Second free throw attempt, good as well. Dushik made them both. 9-point spoiler lead. Up ahead, Hughes. Herbert. Picks up her dribble, back to Hughes. Left wing. Drives inside, kick out Jordheim. She'll drive, puts it up off the glass, couldn't get it to go. And the rebound tracked down, Walker Demers. Carly Sieben, floater from the free throw line, hit it! And it's a double-digit lead for the Spoilers, 48-37. Jordheim inside, Sorby blocked by Demers. Dushik with the rebound. She'll bring it up court. Carly Sieben on the volleyball line. Hansen, Walker Demers in the corner, back to Hansen. Cassie Sieben, top of the key. Back to Hansen. Carly Sieben. 10 to shoot. Dushik. Inside to Demers. Turns, puts it up, couldn't get it to go. Rebound tipped out, Hansen. Cassie Sieben, 4-3! Sieben with her. Cassie Sieben with her third triple. And 51-37. Spoilers lead as Thompson will take a timeout. Full timeout will take a timeout as well. YourLiveEvent.com. Golden Harvest, Tim Cassette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Many factors impact your ability to increase profits on the farm. Make sure your planter is an asset and not a liability. Some limiting factors in making the perfect planter pass are row maintenance, meter calibration, and downforce management. It will not cost you anything to have the conversation about identifying those limiting factors. Call RDK Enterprises 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
To say that everyone in the farming community would like to put the 2019 planting and growing season behind them is an understatement. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance, and this was one of those years that you found out what your crop insurance agent was made of. Were you satisfied? All of us at Irie Insurance feel your pain and know your challenges. That's why we would love to sit down with each and every farmer for an annual policy review. We now know how bad it can get, so let's make sure you have someone working in your corner to protect your farm's equity. To find an Irie Insurance agent near you, go to IrieInsurance.com.
Out of the timeout, Tommy basketball. They trail by 14. Korber back to Cunningham. Herbert drives inside. Work it around Cunningham. Inside Herbert, puts it up, no. Demers able to track down the rebound. Up ahead, Carly Sieben. Screen from Demers, she'll drive inside, layup. Couldn't get it to go. And out of bounds. Possession back to the Tommies.
Stevens tried to sneak back in bounds and hope nobody saw her jump in from out of bounds.
Herbert will check out. 12 Macy Jordan back in for the Tommies. Sorby across the timeline. Screen from Jordheim. Try to get it inside. Korber, she's fouled. And Libby Korber to go to the free throw line.
Tommies need to get hot here. They really do. They can't afford many more misses. They're playing good enough defense. They're getting stops. They're getting enough stops to get back into this game. They've just got to start making shots.
Cassie Sieben on the foul. That's her second, team's fourth. Korber misses on the first shot. Second free throw attempt upcoming. Free throw attempt is good. Korber splits the pair. 51-38 in favor of the Spoilers. Dushik. Carly Sieben. On the three-point arc to Dushik. 20 to shoot. He'll drive inside. Pass is tipped and stolen away. And we'll get a foul called. Demers on the foul. That'll be her fourth. Team's fifth. As Demers will check out. 22 Cassie Erickson back in. Inbounds to Sorby. Back to Korber, picks up her dribble. Overshoots Sorby. Able to get Welke able to track it down. Back to Jordheim. 20 to shoot. Cunningham deep three. No. And we'll have a tie-up called. Possession arrow stays with Thompson. 2:38 remaining in the fourth quarter. As we get a quick sub here, as Anna Kerrigan will come in for Reagan Hansen. Korber will check out for the Tommies, and 15 Kayla Herbert back in for Thompson. Cunningham on the inbounds. Sorby. Jordheim. Cunningham. Herbert, she'll put up the three. No. Rebound tracked down by Cunningham. Out of bounds, and another Tommy turnover. Fifth of the half. And it'll be Spoiler basketball. As Erickson is fouled. Lauren Cunningham on the foul. That is team foul number 8. So Cassie Erickson at the free throw line for the 1-and-1. First free throw attempt, no good off the back iron, but the rebound is tracked down by Kerrigan. As Coach Sieben able to get the timeout called for the Spoilers. 2:13 remaining on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Grafton leads 51-38.
Patient-centered care is really putting the needs of the patient and every aspect of the patient's life at the center of their care. The technology from Polar allows us to do our job in the pharmacy more efficiently, which also allows us to better serve our patients here at First Care Health Center.
We are working 24/7, 365 days a year, and Polar Communications is there for us.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Spoiler basketball out of the timeout. They have 2 remaining. They work it around. Cassie Sieben. Back to Hansen, 20 to shoot. Dushik. Hansen. Dribbles left side, hands off. Cassie Sieben loses the handle of it. Welke. And we'll get a tie-up called. Possession arrow remains with Grafton. Minute 50 remaining. Cassie Erickson will check out. 24 Walker Demers back in for the Spoilers. Dushik will inbound along the baseline. Carly Sieben. Back out Cassie Sieben. She'll put up the 3 and hits it! Cassie Sieben, her 4th triple of the half. 54 to 38 in favor of the Spoilers. Inside, Sorby puts it up off the glass, no, and Walker Demers with the rebound. Hansen, Carly Sieben, Demers ends up with it. Inside, Dushik off the glass and in. Dushik now with 15. It's an 18-point Spoiler lead. Herbert, pass tip stolen away by Demers. Back to Carly Sieben.
Grafton just needs to run clock now.
Get it across the timeline. Thompson content with them to run out the clock as well. At least use up some clock. Dushik drives inside, now back out to Hansen. Carly Sieben, 10 to shoot. Hansen, Carly Sieben. Hansen drives baseline. Layup, gets it to go. Reagan Hansen with the basket. It's a 20-point Spoiler lead. Sorby. Herbert. Blocked by Demers. Carly Sieben, final 15 seconds. As the fans back up on their feet. As Carly Sieben gets it across half court, she'll dribble off the final couple of seconds as they'll all pile up along the half court line as the Grafton Spoilers are your Region 2 girls basketball champions for 2020 as they pick up a 58-38 victory against the Thompson Tommies, as the Grafton Spoilers will be your Region 2 representative at the state tournament. Again, your final score, Golden Harvest Timcas Seed Sales Scoreboard, Grafton 58, Thompson 38. Stick around, our Nielsen brand postgame show, including our award ceremony, is coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
At Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, life doesn't stop with age. From dedicated staff, activities, and personal care, they're there to ensure the lifestyle continues to be active and fulfilled. The activities team brings together birthday parties, holiday programs, local performing acts, and talented musicians on staff. Family and friends are encouraged to join in on the special programs and daily activities too. For more information on Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton has been adapting to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. The production of edible beans has helped many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operations more profitable. Along with the increased profitability, these growers are producing a nutritious, high-protein food source that helps feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations in Hatton, Sharon, Larimore, Devils Lake, Wilton, Washburn, Lincoln, and Peasic. Learn more online at centralvalleybean.com or call 701-847-2622.
Hi, this is Reagan Baszler from Hillsborough High School. Work hard at everything you do in life: school, work, sports, extracurriculars, and anything else you may be involved in. A good work ethic will help you be successful and will stick to you in the future. It also helps you to be a good role model to the younger students and athletes that look up to you. This message is brought to you by the Hillsborough School District.
So back here on yourliveevent.com as the Grafton Spoilers pick up a 58-38 victory to advance to the state tournament as your champions of Region 2. As we'll have quickly our Pacific Egg game summary. Thompson led at the end of the first quarter, 14-12. Tommies outscored the Spoilers 12-9 to pick up a 26-21 lead at halftime. However, their second half belonged to the Spoilers, taking a 39-35 lead after quarter number 3 and outscoring Thompson by a final of 19-3 in the fourth quarter to pick up a 58-38 victory for the Grafton Spoilers. As it's time now for our awards, the all-region team from Cavalier, Jade Keeney. From Drayton Valley Edinburgh, the Titans, Casey Stegman. As she'll make her way down. From the Grafton Spoilers, Carly Sieben. Also from the Grafton Spoilers, Julia Dushik. As well as for the Grafton Spoilers, Walker Demers. From Hatton Northwood, Tyra Petrick. From Hillsborough Central Valley, Abby Magnuson. And she's making her way down the stairs. From Larimore, Ivy Dawes. From Midway Minto, Elizabeth Shanelek. Also from Midway Minto, April Schmitz. From Park River Fordville Lincoln, Gigi Brouillard. Also from Park River Fordville Lincoln, Josie Brodina. And from Thompson, Mackenzie Hughes.
When Hughes went out earlier in this championship game, the entire crowd rose as one and cheered her very loudly as she left the floor.
Also from Thompson, Kaya Sorby. You can see with Hughes, nothing too serious on the injury. Also from Thompson, Macy Jordheim.
This is your all-region team.
As that is your All-Region 2 team. Congratulations to all those awarded as well. As they'll assemble for a picture there commemorating. So again, final score, Grafton, 58-38 victory in the Region 2 championship game as they will advance to the state tournament. That gets underway on Thursday, right back here at the Betty Engelstead Sioux Center.
Our next series of awards are presented by the North Dakota High School Coaches Association. The first award is the 2019-2020 Senior Athlete of the Year.
As our next award is the Region Senior Athlete of the Year Award.
Association. The 2019-2020 Senior Athlete of the Year as presented by the North Dakota High School Coaches Association for Region 2 Girls Basketball is from Park River Ford to Lincoln, Gigi Brouillard.
As Gigi Brouillard will win the Senior Athlete of the Year Award from the Aggies of Park River Fordville Lincoln. Congratulations to her. She'll then be one of 8 finalists for the statewide Senior Athlete of the Year that will be presented next Saturday evening upon the conclusion of the state championship game.
The 2019-2020 Coach of the Year.
And now for the Coach of the Year in Region 2. As it is from the Mustangs of Midway Minto. As Todd Brionic, the Region 2 Coach of the Year for the Mustangs. As they finish the year 17-7 overall. And win the third place in Region 2.
Our team trophies with representatives from the 2019
You might want to head down.
Region 2 fourth place team, Gathering Tornadoes.
As it's time now for the team trophy presentations for top 4 finishers in the region. As first, it will be the 4th place finisher, the Cavalier Tornadoes. As they will pick up their trophy. Now for the 3rd place trophy, that one will be awarded to the Mustangs of Midway Minto. The Region 2 runner-up trophy.
Region 2 runner-up Thompson Tommies
will be given to the Thompson Tommies. And now the championship trophy, as that will be awarded to the Grafton Spoilers, as their student section will mosh pit near the center of the court. As your Thompson Tommies are the 2020 Region 2 Girls Basketball Champions, as they will represent Region 2 in the state tournament, getting underway on Thursday. I believe brackets and seating for that will come out sometime Saturday afternoon. Again, still waiting the Region 1 championship game in Fargo, not being contested until tomorrow night because of NDSU basketball at the Shack down in Fargo. And so I'll do it there for the award ceremony. We'll take a quick break. We'll get some post-game reaction, get interviews with some players as well as coaches. That's coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
Hillsboro Lumber introduces their new product, Johnson Hardwood Vinyl Composite Flooring. This realistic wood and stone design flooring features long-lasting durability, Floor Score certified, 100% waterproof and pet-proof warranty. Visit Hillsboro Lumber to look through the samples and color options of Johnson Hardwood Vinyl Composite Flooring. With easy installation and durability, Johnson Hardwood Vinyl Composite Flooring products are a must for your floors. Visit Hillsboro Lumber for your building materials and flooring products.
For more than a century, MLGC has delivered cutting-edge communications technology to the communities they serve. MLGC continues to be at the forefront of innovation and technology with an ever-expanding variety of products and services with internet speeds up to 1 gig, over 150 cable TV channels, and reliable telephone service. Watch for huge, exciting announcements from MLGC. Internet TV phone, moving you at the speed of light. 1-877-893 MLGC.
Do you feel like there's never enough time to get everything done before planting? The window for spring work is quick and unforgiving. Give yourself the upper hand with the ProTill High Performance High Speed Disc. More and more farmers agree the ProTill is the right tool for springfield conditions and heavy residue management. Zero maintenance bearings, independent disc technology, oversized pins and bushings allow the ProTill to handle whatever field or conditions you can throw at it.
Rural life isn't for everyone, but those who know it and love it wouldn't have it any other way. As a farmer-owned cooperative, Ag Country Farm Credit Services supports rural communities in agriculture with reliable, consistent credit financial services, which helps farmers produce more affordable food and encourages long-term investments in rural communities. Ag Country Farm Credit Services, proud to support the communities where we live and work.
Back here on yourliveevent.com as the Grafton Spoilers pick up the 58-38 victory to become the Region 2 champions, able to get a little bit of sweet revenge there as last year falling to the Thompson Tommies in the Region 2 championship game, able to come back here and beat the Thompson Tommies this year inside the Betty Engelstead Sioux Center. As down on the court, Whitney Pittman as well here, as we'll use here, get some of our on-court interviews there, a couple players as well as the coaches there. Whitney, found someone to talk to you down there?
You know what? It is kind of a mess down here, but it is a joyful mess, definitely. We are going to see if we can steal a couple girls over here. We've got pictures happening, all kinds of stuff. I don't want to interrupt them here too much, but player number 2, if you'd be willing to chat with me a little bit on yourliveevent.com here. How are you feeling about the game right now?
Unreal. I can't really explain how I'm feeling right now because I don't know. I've never felt anything like it.
Very awesome. So is this your first trip here to the region tournament?
Yes, it is. And it's been very exciting.
Definitely. So we've got lots happening here. Excited for state next week?
Oh yeah, I'm more than excited.
Well, congratulations here. We're going to see if we can grab some more of your teammates here. And we will track down Coach Saban here in just a bit.
All right, thank you, Whitney Pittman, joining us here, getting some of our on-court interviews. As we'll use this time here, we'll name some of our awards. As we'll name our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. That will be to number 12, Cassie Sieben for the Spoilers. A total of 14 points for her tonight. All those coming in the second half. She had 4 3-pointers in the second half. 3 of them coming in quarter number 4. To be your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection, brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company. Discover local reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone Company, it's how to connect. Visit them online at halsteadtel.com. Take another quick pause here, then we'll have some more on-court interviews. That's coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
I'm originally from Mayville. I moved away for 6 years, but when I decided I think it's time that we start a family, and I said I want to move back to that small town so I can have small classes, small community, people are involved, people care about you.
There's a lot of space out here, and if you use it appropriately, I mean, everything from family baseball to the parks and the communities, swimming, all that stuff is available right there.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Strand.
Kurt Petrowski, Hillsboro, North Dakota.
Come home to trail.
Come home to trail.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Back here on yourliveevent.com as Whitney now back down on the court there as she's got both Stevens there about to talk to. 5 Carly and 12 Cassie.
Yes, we have got number 12 Cassie here chatting with us, and we are trying to track down. Hugs are happening. It's pretty exciting down here. But right now, Cassie, how are you feeling?
Amazing. I don't know. This is everything we've dreamt for since the first day that we got into a gym. It's amazing.
So you're here, your mom's coaching, your sister's out there on the court with you. What does it feel like to have your family here with you and doing all this all together?
Means everything. Their support is so good, and they come to all the games, and it's great support.
There's a lot of family, it feels like, out here on the court right now. Have you got a lot of fans that are out here at the moment that you want to say hi to?
Yes, I want to say hi to my family from North Carolina who have been watching all week, and they've been tuning in all week, and it's just great support.
Very awesome. So we'll see if we can track Carly down here. Oh, no, more hugs. It's so fun to see all this. Hi, Carly. We have got Carly Saban here. Carly, tell me how you're feeling right now.
You know, this is the best feeling I've ever had. I mean, last year, it was not a good feeling being on the other side of this game, and we were more determined than ever to come in and win this.
Well, congratulations. You know, your mom's out here coaching. What does it feel like to have family right here with you?
You know, they're so supportive, and I'm so lucky that they come to, like, every single game.
Absolutely. So you were in this game last year. Wasn't as successful as you wanted it to be. This year, what are you looking for now next week?
You know, this was our first goal this year, and I think we have a new goal now.
Absolutely. So what are you preparing for? What are you thinking about as you get ready for it?
We played, if the teams that are expected to win, we played Langdon, we played Kindred, so I think we're prepared. We played some good teams throughout the year.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. Congratulations here today. We'll see if we can track down your mom here before she takes off, but we'll send it back up to you guys in the booth.
All right, thank you, Whitney. Yeah, we'll take another quick break here, then we'll have some more interviews coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
People depend on a healthy food supply always being there. We take great pride in what we've built here, and we want to pass that on.
Running a family farm isn't easy. We can't control the weather, ever-changing farm policies, and up and down farm prices, but we manage to keep going to provide the safest food supply we can.
To be a farmer, you have to be committed, and it isn't so much a choice as it is a calling.
Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, as Whitney able to track down head coach for the Grafton Spoilers, Lori Sieben.
Yes, we are here with Coach Lori Sabin. How are you feeling here, Coach?
A little overwhelmed right now. You know, I'm just so happy for them. Girls, they work hard. You know, you try to emphasize that each and every day, that hard work works, and that, you know, it's just all the credit. They're just great kids. And you encourage them to improve each day so that they're prepared for moments like this. And obviously we had that experience last year, so there's quite a bit of fire in the belly. We were pretty amped up the first half. They settled down a little bit, but just super happy for these girls. You know, and through the season, obviously you work to improve, but with that, you know, with the team, with the potential that they have, there becomes a lot of sacrifice, and I just can't give these kids enough credit for their selfless attitudes, and I mean, we have a 14-person roster. They've all impacted it this year, and I felt like our squads underneath that did that too. Just each day they came and worked and had fun with each other, and you know, teamwork helps the dream work, but we're going to enjoy this right now. And I know these girls, this was one long-term goal of theirs that they wanted to check off, but we're going to enjoy this through the weekend, and then I know that we'll have to kind of restage ourselves a little bit and get back to work. We get to be us for another week, and that's pretty cool.
Absolutely. No, you don't have any seniors this year on your team. Are you already kind of excited here for next year as well? You got a lot of girls coming back.
Oh yeah, I'm excited, but you know, it's a day at a time, and you know what? You're not always guaranteed at these chances. It's not easy to win championships, and you know, obviously we got a lot of nice talent, but just super proud of their mindset and just their ability to believe and utilize each other just to get results, and yeah, just super happy for our kids.
Well, congratulations, and thank you for taking the time here out of all of the celebration here and chatting with us.
Well, I appreciate what you guys have done. I know a lot of good positive feedback, and it just keeps everybody in the area kind of in touch to what's going on, so thank you.
Well, yeah, one of your girls was saying they had family from North Carolina keeping track.
Yes, hello North Carolina. Some friends in Minnesota too, so they love basketball too, and exactly that, you know. Family afar can tune in and feel like they're here a little bit.
Absolutely. Well, thanks again and congratulations.
Thank you for having me.
Brady, we'll send it back up to you in the booth.
All right, Whitney, thank you so much. It's time now for our RDK Enterprises Precision Players of the Game. As for the Thompson Tommies, we'll give that to number 22, Jada Welke. 15 points for her, including 11 in the first half. And for the Grafton Spoilers, we'll give that to number 3, Julia Dushik. 15 points for her to tie to lead all scores, including 12 for her during the second half, able to repel the Spoilers during that time, outscoring the Thompson Tommies by 25 in the final 16 minutes. RDK Enterprises, visit them online, planterdoc.com. Take another quick break here and have more coming up from the Betty Engelstedt Sioux Center on the other side of the break on YourLiveEvent.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
To say that everyone in the farming community would like to put the 2019 planting and growing season behind them is an understatement. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance, and this was one of those years that you found out what your crop insurance agent was made of. Were you satisfied? All of us at Irie Insurance feel your pain and know your challenges. That's why we would love to sit down with each and every farmer for an annual policy review. We now know how bad it can get, so let's make sure you have someone working in your corner to protect your farm's equity. To find an Irie Insurance agent near you, go to IrieInsurance.com.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, speaking of our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game, Julia Dushik down on the court with Whitney right now.
Our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game here with us. How are you feeling right now after this game?
I feel amazing. I feel like we've been waiting for this all year, and we finally just did the work to get it done.
So what were some of the highlights from this game here for you today?
I felt like just in the second half, our ball movement really improved, and that's something that we work on every day. So it's just good to, that second half was us playing our basketball, and I just really think that our kickouts, when we could get it inside, we got it inside, and our kickouts created shots for our perimeter shooters, so that was key.
All right, and looking ahead here to next week now, you've got the state tournament coming up. Where's your mind at? What are you doing to get prepared for that?
I think we're just sticking to what we know, and we're practicing like we do every other practice, and we're just keeping up the fight.
All right, well, congratulations here today. It's been awesome to watch you guys play, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
All right, Whitney, join us here. If you can find right there number 24, Walker Demers, Whitney. Get her on this edge of the timeout break as Whitney down here with Walker Demers as well on YourLiveEvent.com. As we'll see if we can get her to come talk to us on the post-game report, as looks like Whitney able to track her down as well.
Walker here, how are you feeling after this game?
I'm excited for next week, and I'm just ready and pumped up.
So what were some of the key things you were focusing on here today? How do you feel this game played out for you?
Well, I was focusing more on rebounding because I was just trying to do my part, my role on the team. Didn't matter if we won or lost, but like we were just aiming for that win, and I just had to play my role as a team.
Absolutely. So looking ahead here to next week, how are you mentally preparing and physically preparing to get ready for that state tournament?
I think we've been ready for a long time, and I think that we finally get this time. And yeah, we'll just have to practice more and see how it goes.
All right. Well, congratulations, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
All right, Whitney there. Great job here so far getting us some audio on the court with some player interviews. We'll take another quick pause here. Have more coming up on your Nielsen Brand postgame show on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Cows don't have a schedule when they decide to calve, so you need to monitor them pretty much 24/7. The big plus for me with the camera system that I have now is just being able to watch and monitor these cows. We've saved at least 4 calves and paid for the system the first year. The big thing I liked about Polar was I get good service. I mean, they're very local, and I think it's very reflective on the communities that they represent and that they're a part of.
If you're looking for a great...
So back here on yourliveevent.com, as Whitney able to as well track down the head coach for the Thompson Tommies. That is Coach Jason Brend.
Coach Brend, tough loss here today. How are you feeling?
Disappointed for sure. I mean, obviously it's a game that you always want to come in and win, being the region championship game, but you know, you got to give your hats off to Grafton. They're good. They're really good. They got a lot of depth. They have an inside game. They have a perimeter game. They do so many things so well. You know, I was really happy with the way we showed up tonight. We played hard. The first half was great. Going into fourth quarter, I think it's still about a 4-point game. Our kids, they gutted it out. They did. You know, I guess in that fourth quarter, they kind of outclassed us. They really did. They showed their colors, and you know, we never quit trying. So I'm happy about that. But you know, tip of the hat to them. They're really a great basketball team.
And you know, it was a really exciting game to watch. You've been to state several times here in the past few years. What is it like to look forward to, you know, making improvements for next year and looking ahead to that?
Well, it's funny because we've already talked with a few parents about the off season a little bit and things we need to do. I mean, you never stop thinking. I mean, that's the thing with being a coach, and anyone that you talk to will say the same thing. You know, there's a lot to build from. You know, we got a pretty good core that'll come back. You know, obviously Hughes is a heck of a ball player coming back. Jada Welke tonight played a great game. She's also a junior. And then we got some young girls who are on our bench who are ready for their chance to play. And, you know, I don't think our cupboard's going to be left bare by any stretch of the imagination, but we definitely do have to put in a good offseason, and physically we got to get stronger. You know, I don't know if there's any miracle drug out there that's legal that we can get these girls to grow to 6'3" or anything, but if you hear anything, let us know.
All right. Well, maybe they can figure that out, and it'll be a belated birthday present for you.
That would be great. Appreciate that.
Yeah. All right. We'll send it back to you in the booth up there, Brady.
All right, Whitney, thank you so much here. We appreciate your on-the-court interviews here throughout the post-game, the Nielsen Brand post-game report. As we'll take another quick pause here, then we'll run down our final stats. That's what's coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Goose River Heating and Cooling of Hillsboro is a rude dealer for the Hillsboro and surrounding communities. If your furnace has lived past its prime, talk to Corey today about a new Rude furnace for your home or new construction. You don't want to be left out in the cold. That's why Goose River Heating is available with 24-hour emergency service. Call Corey Wright today at Goose River Heating, 701-430-1990. Serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities as a Rude dealer, Goose River Heating and Cooling.
Pacific Egg, the nation's leader in wheat straw production and sales, sends best wishes to all the area teams. Learn more at pacificegg.com or call Stephanie Borgen at 218-790-4494. Good luck, teams, from everyone with Pacific Egg. Pacific Egg, the nation's leader in wheat straw production and sales, sends best wishes to all the area teams. Learn more at pacificegg.com or call Stephanie Borgen at 218-790-4494. Good luck, teams, from everyone with Pacific Egg.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Final segment here on our Nielsen Brand Law post-game report. Our post-game sponsor is Nielsen Brand Law, a full-service law firm with offices in Fargo and Mayville, North Dakota, and a focus on building the communities that they serve. This is a new firm committed to working hard for its clients and being unafraid of what life throws at them. Life can be overwhelming, but finding a lawyer you can trust doesn't have to be. Call Nielsen Brand Law today, 701-786-6040. As we'll run down here our final stats for both teams. First for the Tommies of Thompson. They were led in scoring by number 22, Jada Welke. She had 15 points. Mackenzie Hughes added in 12. 3 points apiece for Libby Korber, as well as Macy Jordheim and Lauren Cunningham. And 1 point apiece for Olivia Dick and Kaya Sorby. Team total-wise, the Tommies, they committed a total of 11 team turnovers, had 21 team rebounds, committed 14 team fouls, and from the free throw line, they shot 5 of 10. Final stats here for the Spoilers of Grafton. They were led in scoring by number 3, Julia Dushik. She had 15 points. Cassie Sieben with 14 points, all those coming in half number 2, including 4 from beyond the arc. Carly Sieben added in 13 points. 4 points apiece for Reagan Hansen and Anna Kerrigan. Cassie Erickson had 3 points, and Walker Demers added in 2 points. Also, Walker Demers 10 rebounds during the contest as well. Team total-wise, they committed 8 team turnovers, had 27 team rebounds, committed 11 team fouls, and from the free throw line, the Grafton Spoilers shot 7 of 8 from the charity stripe. Those are your final stats on your Nielsen Brand Law post-game report. We'll take one final segment here. We'll wrap up the 3 days of coverage that we had for you here on yourliveevent.com. Stick around, one final segment remaining in the our coverage of the 2020 North Dakota Class B Region 2 Girls Basketball Tournament.
This is Carson Henningsgaard, student athlete at Central Valley High School, and I urge students to refrain from using drugs or alcohol. Doing so can result in getting kicked off the team, damage to your reputation, and damage to your body. Stay sober and stay on the right track to success. Live above the influence. This message brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow. We now have 9 locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, and Harvey. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
To say that everyone in the farming community would like to put the 2019 planting and growing season behind them is an understatement. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance, and this was one of those years that you found out what your crop insurance agent was made of. Were you satisfied? All of us at Irie Insurance feel your pain and know your challenges. That's why we would love to sit down with each and every farmer for an annual policy review. We now know how bad it can get, so let's make sure you have someone working in your corner to protect your farm's equity. To find an Irie Insurance agent near you, go to IrieInsurance.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Time now for our final segment here on yourliveevent.com. As we'll wrap up here, the 2020 North Dakota Class B Region 2 Girls Basketball Tournament. Again, we were so excited and so proud to be able to cover all 8 games as well as one region play-in game as well here on yourliveevent.com. Earlier today, third place game, it was the Mustangs of Midway Minto picking up a 53-43 victory against the Cavalier Tornadoes in the third place game. And in our championship game, it was the Grafton Spoilers with a big second half to pick up a 58-38 victory over the Thompson Tommies. So again, Thompson will be your Region 2 representative in the State Class B tournament getting underway on Thursday. State parents should come out on sometime early Saturday, as well as we will see who the Spoilers will face. Again, still plenty more of basketball coverage coming your way on yourliveevent.com over the next couple of weeks, as tomorrow night back to regular season basketball play, as it will be the Hillsborough Central Valley Borough boys basketball team. They will travel over to Findlay to take on the Spartans of Findlay, Sharon, Hope Page. We will have that for you here on yourliveevent.com. Also, Tuesday night when the Region 2 play-in games get underway, we will have those for you as well on yourliveevent.com. Planning on we will have 2 of those broadcasts brought to you. So again, follow our website, yourliveevent.com, as well as our social media pages, yourliveevent1 or rnjbroadcasting.com and the KRJB, KRJM, KKCQ social media pages as well to see our schedule for our Region 2 play-in games. And of course, all 8 games back here in the Betty Engelstad Sioux Center getting underway in a couple of weeks. We'll have those for you as well on yourliveevent.com. So if you have not already, make sure to hit the subscribe button to be notified every time we go live with another local high school sports telecast or any other community telecast as well that we will be bringing to you on yourliveevent.com. For our executive producer, Mark Forseth, of course, our cameraman, coaches insider, Keith Meyer, tonight as well. Thank you to Whitney Pittman as well, adding in some on-court interviews. I'm Brady Siebel saying thank you so much for tuning in over the course of the last 3 days. Again, we really appreciate it. Again, more sports coverage coming up in the coming weeks on yourliveevent.com. And we appreciate you tuning in on Your Live Event, and have a good night, everybody.